Do you think there's going to be a chance for filibuster reform anytime soon?
Probably on filibusters themselves, probably not until the next Congress, because it's hard to do it. I'm not even sure you can do it in the middle of the Congress. But a number of us are agitating for changes to it, and I actually want to tell you what my proposal is, because it's not. My proposal is one that attempts to make us more bipartisan rather than more partisan. So what I have said, first of all, I don't know if you guys know this, but you probably do. One senator can anonymously hold up any nominee. Mm-hmm. So the first thing I said in my bill, which we introduced about a month ago, was no more anonymous holds of any kind. That is, if you're going to hold somebody, you need to say who you are. Well, and why do I care about that? And why is it not a partisan issue? Because 90 nominees are now being held, or between 80 and 90, are being held that were passed out of committee with broad bipartisan support. So these are people that have come out of the committee with Republicans and Democrats voting for them, that senators, individuals are holding anonymously because they're trying to exact a toll or a tax or a special deal for something in their state. It doesn't have anything to do with the nominees themselves. That's insane. And that was the first thing I said. This week, on Thursday, before I came back, I think 22 of us signed a letter saying, it's a lot, get rid of anonymous holds, and a bunch of us went to the floor and said, we should be getting rid of anonymous holds. That may be the first place where we see reform, because it's just obviously undemocratic to do it this way. The second thing I said on holds was, no hold should be allowed to last for longer than 2 days, unless you got somebody from the other party to agree with you that there should be a hold, in which case the hold could last for 30 days, because maybe if you've got two people that are from each party saying there's something wrong, there's actually something wrong, rather than having it just be a partisan attack on whomever, the president or whoever else. There are people that have other ideas along the same lines. With the filibuster rule itself, and you can see all this stuff on the web, but my suggestion was that you ought to first change the burden, because right now the burden is on the majority to get 60 votes. And the result of that is that one senator who wants to stop anything can just say, I'm not going to support that vote, and the whole thing is held up, right? I think the burden ought to be on the person that wants to stop everything to go out and find 39 other votes to say, I've got 40 people that are saying this should be stopped. That, among other things, would have the benefit of forcing these guys out on the floor to actually talk about why they're doing this rather than having them hide in their office, which I think would help. So there's more actually in my proposal. I'll tell you one last thing. So that after 3 holds on legislation, that unless the minority party can find somebody from the majority party to agree with them, that the threshold for stopping stuff goes up to 44 votes and 40 votes in my proposal. So I'm open to anybody's idea, but let me say broadly on this, that the new people in the Senate, the freshmen and the sophomores, are enormously interested in reforming the way it works, because it makes no sense to us. It makes no sense the way it works. And we're wasting the American people's time and money, and we're having a conversation that's just foolish. I said on the floor on Thursday, I said, what's wrong with this place is that we actually make up rules to create excuses for not getting the work done. Who else in America does that, right? We're doing it. That's what we're doing every day.